Diaspora, Human Capital and National Development. Dr. John George in Ukraine puts ink to paper. But that won't be all. Some Nigerian youth in the diaspora are calling for institutional reforms in the country. We also have echoes from the just concluded States Diaspora Focal Points Officers Summit in Abuja. This is your favorite program, The Diaspora, and I am your host, Koinsola Adetumbi. Please stay tuned. No doubt, Nigerians in the diaspora are our greatest assets and pride. Please take a listen to Dr. John George.
I would liken our expectations towards NNITCOM to a trade chambers, a chamber of commerce. Yeah. All right? A lot of the roles that we expect NNITCOM to be able to play are similar to the roles that chambers of commerce around the world play. But in this case, it will be tailored specifically to the Nigerian diaspora. There are many Nigerians who are doing great stuff out there. There are many of them who are known to me. And many of them have foreign partners who are excited to join them to do stuff in Nigeria. Now, sometimes those Nigerians themselves lack the guidance, they lack the courage, sometimes they lack the information, so that business decision of coming to invest in Nigeria becomes an informed decision. Now, if he is not informed, how will his partners who are Europeans or Americans be informed? If he is not moving forward, taking the front seat towards investing in Nigeria, what should give the confidence to his partners abroad to come with him? So I believe that the Nigerian diaspora is a huge catalyst towards FDI, foreign direct investment. And that's where I believe NNITCOM can come with that support as an agency that can perform those roles that a chamber of commerce can perform, with consultancy, with all kinds of logistical support, even organizing presentations and so on and so forth. So these are just a few ways NNITCOM can be of help to enabling diasporans, channel their investments without much of the stress that comes with.
What does it take to invest in Nigeria?
Firstly, there is an issue of mindset. I've spoken to many of my fellow Nigerians in diaspora on several fora, and my opinion is simple. You need to make up your mind and have a strong resolve that you're going to invest in your homeland. You're not going to invest in Nigeria, in some country called Nigeria. You're going to invest in your homeland. Now, when you want to go and invest in your homeland, when that is your mindset, it means you're telling yourself that you're going to somewhere that you're a stakeholder. You're going to somewhere where you belong, and like in Ijebuland, they say you're a son of the soil. All right? So if you're coming with that mindset, if you meet some issues and problems, you don't see them as things that discourage you. You see them as obstacles that only need to be overcome. You see them as things that you need to resolve, get them off the way, and move forward. You don't take no for an answer. A government official will not discourage you. Electricity will not discourage you, and so on and so forth. So the mindset is very important. That is one. Secondly, several diasporans have moved with their businesses to Nigeria without doing their homework properly. You don't take markets for granted. You need to do your homework and study that aspect of your industry properly as it operates in Nigeria. Understand what are your vantage points. What kind of advantage are you coming with? What value are you bringing that nobody else is bringing? If you can identify that, then you can be sure that you will excel. So there are several other things involved, but these are the two key things that always inform a strong will to invest in Nigeria.
Is Nigeria an investment or a destination for investors? Or is investment paradise? Is it worth investing in Nigeria?
Nigeria is a fantastic investment destination. But the point is that you need to understand the terrain you're coming to do business in. The returns in Nigeria are higher than anywhere else I've done business till date. I've been in business for the past 23 years. So the returns in Nigeria are much higher than anywhere else. But like I said, you need to study the market you're going into and understand how to operate in that particular industry that you're coming into.
Thank you, Dr. John George, for that institutional memory you have put out there. Now, the Chairman CEO of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, Honorable Abike Dabiri Erewa, received a group of diaspora youth on the ongoing issue of police brutality and how it affects the diaspora. Please listen.
Our mission here is to express concerns and sort of challenges that we as Nigerians face in diaspora with respect to the current situations going on in the country with regards to police brutality and also the ongoing mass protests concerning the calling for the dissolution of SARS on the police unit under the Nigerian police force. Nigeria is truly the giant of Africa, not only by name or sheer numbers, but rather by the beauty of its diversity, empathy, and love towards our neighbors. In recent development, issues of unchecked police brutality has been going on for quite a while, and streams of demonstration has taken up within the country and also outside Nigeria in places like UK and US. This is a clear demonstration of how the youths in general feel about the persistent challenges they face in the conduct of their everyday life. We're just calling on the appropriate institution to make sure that those excesses do not go unchecked.
We are demanding for better. Nigerian citizens have been so patient, they have been so resilient. We are happy people. We've been going through a lot without saying so much. This administration came to us, begged us to vote for them. We need the same passion to administer this situation.
As an educationist, I believe in mind development in terms of reformation of mind. I will give you a particular experience I had. There was a day I was walking along the street in Abuja here, and a policeman stopped me, and he said, he looked at me and he said, I didn't look like a criminal. He said, I said, what happened? He said, I don't supposed to pass. Why? But he said, first of all, before you do anything to me, I should sit down to calm my emotion. So after that, I appreciate that this is an emotional intelligence, showing that the policeman has experience and is well trained. So I think changing of nomenclature cannot be rather than building the capacities of those who are in charge to actually discharge the government responsibility. That is the way out.
There is something unique about Nigeria. Be you Igbo, Kanuri, Shekiri, Yoruba, Hausa, Fulani. They don't ask your tribe. What they ask is, oh, you must be Nigerian. Why? Because of our resilience, the way we carry ourselves. My point I'm trying to make here is we need reform and we need more funding for police.
Most important, demonstrating that we actually are a united nation and that what binds us together is deeper than what separates us. So we want to say we are indeed proud of you for standing together with one voice to speak against what you call police brutality. I don't think there's any sane person that will say no to police brutality. So I really want to say we're proud of you, and we believe that, as we've always said, the future really is in your hands. Having said that, I think your call for reformation, your call to an end to police brutality, it's a low-hanging fruit that really can be a catalyst to institutional reforms in Nigeria. Should be a catalyst to demanding the best of ourselves, a catalyst to actually be on the pathway to building the true Nigeria of our dreams. I believe so. And government is listening to you. Government has listened, government is listening, and government will continue to listen. This problem did not start with the Buhari administration, but I'm very optimistic that it will be solved under the Buhari administration. So when you look at what has been put in place, the 5-point demand and everything, and it's already being implemented. So what we need to ensure is that the implementation goes the whole hog. And I also want to appeal to you that your voices have been heard. There's no doubt about it. And results are being achieved and will be achieved. So what I want to appeal to you now is the time to go into strategic thinking, strategic planning, and strategic communication. So that you sustain the momentum in a non-violent way, in an intelligent way of demanding the best of government. I think that is all.
Thank you, Lady Diaspora, for speaking up for the youth. A non-governmental organization called Child Dream Initiative visited NNITCOM appealing for support as they stand in the gap towards helping the less privileged in the society, specifically children and their well-being.
According to the World Bank Development Research 2018, only 20% of young Nigerians that has complete primary education can read and write. This means we have over millions of young Nigerians going into the workforce year after year without the necessary literacy and cognitive skill. We all know depriving children of education is a violation to their basic human rights. That's why we at Child Dream Initiative, CDI, we have factored out the means of reaching out to children in remote areas, especially children in rural areas that has no access to quality education. We are making sure they have textbooks and storybooks. We are also creating a platform where these children can come together, make research, knowing that good books open their world or their mind to the information and possibilities.
I want to pour my heart out about the way Nigerians in diaspora are becoming so successful out there without thinking of investing in their motherland. I was listening to Sound Sultan's song titled Area, and it hurts me so bad to hear that most Nigerians are thinking of traveling abroad with the mindset of not coming back to their motherland. But Ma, do you know that Don Jazzy, Banky W, Naira Marley, D'banj, and even Burna Boy were all in diaspora without any major achievements? But immediately they came back to Nigeria and things turned around for them, and they were all grateful to God to that decision. So please, I beg every Nigerian in diaspora to come back home and invest, knowing that there's no place like home, because together we can make Nigeria a great, safe, and more better nation.
That when you're waiting for something good to happen, it costs you something. And that your expectations cost you something, ma'am. It costs you something for you to stand in a position of readiness, expecting something good to happen. You have to be tough, to work all day and go to school at night. You have to be tough to read late midnight when your mates are sleeping. You have to be tough to try and take 2 part-time jobs and try to put them together to make our do. You have to be tough. I may not have it, but I want it. I may not be there yet, but I want to. It may not be in my hands, my fingertips, but I'm snatching after it. I may not have apprehended, but I'm in the press. I may not have climbed down mountains, but I will never ever leave there and accept where I came from to where I'm going.
I want to be a neurosurgeon. I want to be an astronaut. These are the kind of field that they've never knew before. But based on the fact that they read more now, like Ben Kasi says, books open us to the world of information and possibility. So we have done much for those in the rural area, but we have so many limitations, which we are coming to cry to you. The problem we have in Child Dream Initiative is the ability for most of these kids we are taking care of to go to school. You've done so much for Nigerians in diaspora. We believe that you can do more for the children in those areas, because we know with you, we can get in touch with the organizations and the bodies that can freely and happily want to partner with the body.
You will see exactly how we can partner, what exactly it is how we can, things are a bit tough now, especially with all these companies, but we can work around some, but I need to know your needs, the number of children. We haven't seen you in Ikorodu, because we have a rural community there. But to work with my staff, and let's now see how we can engage constructively, reaching out to corporate bodies, because I'm sure a lot of people want to support something that is sincere, that has to do with children in particular.
Not so fast. Look, I'm tired. I want to check out of this country for greener pastures.
Just calm down for a moment. Please sit down.
Do you have a job where you're going to?
No, but someone is arranging,
Listen, Alinko. Checking out of this country without proper planning means one thing. Unimaginable begin. I've been in the diaspora, but legitimately doing great things at home and abroad. As I've been saying, without the proper footing abroad, the risk is not worth it. Listen, Alinko, it's better to be home than be trapped abroad, or even end up in prison.
The Nigerians in Diaspora Commission congratulates Mr. Charles Osuji, a Nigerian-born Canadian, awarded among the top 25 influential lawyers in Canada. The award is granted to lawyers who have achieved a level of respect and have the ability to influence public opinion to help shape Canadian laws and to have social-political influence and involvement. He was recognized in the category of Young Influencers. Thanks for making us proud. NNITCOM distributed some personal protective equipment to states through their state's diaspora focal point officers. We captured the disbursement to Adamawa State.
Since the outbreak of the novel coronavirus pandemic, preventive measures to curtail the spread has always been advocated, especially the use of personal protective equipment, PPEs. This symbolic presentation of PPEs to the Adamawa State government by the Nigeria in Diaspora Commission is coming at a time when restrictions of movement has been eased and the use of PPEs cannot be overemphasized.
This is one of the impact of the cordial relationship existing between Adamawa State government and Nigerian in diaspora through the diaspora focal point established by this administration. It is important to note that Right Honorable Ahmad Umar Fintri's administration had created an enabling environment for the diaspora to contribute immensely to the development of the state in different aspects.
While making the presentation of the PPEs to the Ministry of Health, State Focal Person of the Commission and Commissioner for Special Duties, Aloysius Babadoke, noted that the donation is as a result of the cordial relationship existing between Adamawa State Government and Nigeria in Diaspora Commission.
Their expectation at the end of the day is to rehabilitate back our youth and to impose a hope for them. And really, there in diaspora, our major concern is to come back home and invest.
The Commissioner of Health, Professor Abdullahi Isa, in his response, appreciated the kind gesture extended to the state government by the Nigeria in Diaspora Commission, where he revealed that the surge is gradually declining in the state.
Excellency, the Executive Governor of Adamawa State, Right Honorable Ahmad Umar Fintri, appreciates the effort made by the Nigerians in diaspora. This is because His Excellency is the first in northern Nigeria to establish a COVID-19 standard COVID-19 containment center here in Adamawa State. He has been very, very pragmatic in dealing with COVID-19. And then that is the more reason why, as the COVID-19 ravaged other parts of the country, here in Adamawa State, we've been having a downward trend of COVID-19 cases.
Items donated by the Nigeria in Diaspora Commission include face shields, face masks, overall aprons, and protective eyeglasses. The state focal person also revealed that more interventions in the areas of ICT, agriculture, education, and health will be provided by the Nigeria in Diaspora Commission.
And now we bring you more reports from the just concluded States Diaspora Focal Point Officers Summit, which happened in Abuja. Please watch.
I bring you greetings from the Governor of Benue State, Dr. Samuel Otom, and the good people of Benue State. As a citizen-centric governor, Otom has engaged all Benue citizens in diaspora, and we're in close touch with them to encourage them for higher diaspora productions. We are proud to report that Benue citizens abroad are making Nigeria proud in their various chosen vocations. I humbly call on the federal government to allow our chairman lead a delegation to pay a solidarity visit to encourage this courageous Nigerian in his campaign office in America next year. Also worthy of note are two other Benue citizens playing professional soccer, Onazi and Francisca Odega. Both soccer players have philanthropic work across Benue State.
In furtherance of the set objectives of the Commission, a report was prepared and presented to my governor. The report itemized objectives set out for the state focal persons to include: 1. To identify Katsina State indigene in diaspora. 2. To identify their various occupations. 3. The country where they presently lived, and to engage them in the state developmental project with a view to bringing development in the state and country at large. Furthermore, it is believed that Katsina indigenes in diaspora are industrious wherever they found themselves, and thus there are many ways they can surely contribute to the socio-economic growth of the state and the country at large. The State Focal Point Office on Diaspora Affairs is, with the support of His Excellency Right Honorable Aminu Bello Masari, intending to hold a roundtable meeting with the Katsina indigenes in diaspora with a view to developing the state and country at large.
Through the program. We hope it's been worth your while. And in case you have anything to share with us, please do not hesitate to do so, as we expect feedback on our show. Remember, you can reach us on all our social media platforms. On Facebook at Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, on Twitter at NNITCOM_gov, on our Instagram page at NNITCOM_gov, on our YouTube page at NNITCOM_gov, and on our website at www.nitcom.gov.ng. You can also join us on DSTV at NTA Network on Friday at 10:30 a.m., on NTA International on Tuesday at 6 a.m. and 10:05 p.m., on NTA News 24 on Friday at 2:30 p.m. and on Sunday at 10:30 a.m. You can also join us on WAP TV on Thursdays at 9 a.m. and on WTV on Wednesdays and Sundays at 8 p.m. I remain your host, Koinsola Adetumbi. See you next time.